Hey guys, Dying PTCGO YouTube channel here, and today we're going to be looking at a deck that has been seeing some hype recently, and this is going to be Espeon-Mewtwo Y. Now, before we get in the video, I just gotta say, leave a like and leave a comment if you enjoyed the video. I feel like my comment section has been kind of stale recently. You know, I don't know, like, I mean, at the time of making this video, some of my comments on my videos just haven't been getting too much interaction, and I like interacting with you guys. I tend to reply to as many comments as I can for as long as that video is up. So, if you guys want to leave a comment, leave a comment. You know, I don't want to do question of the day, but whatever. Just, I feel like the comment section is a little dry, and it makes me sad inside because I like interacting with you guys and talking to you guys about whatever. So anyways, guys, today we're going to be looking at one of the most hyped decks in, well, they come out of Anaheim, basically. Now, there are some hype decks. You got, you know, Solgaleo, Lurantis, you got, which is kind of funny. I made that Solgaleo Lurantis video, and then all of a sudden, like, I pre-recorded that before even knowing that that deck would do good at Anaheim, and then all of a sudden this deck's, like, pops out Anaheim, everyone's making videos on it. I'm just like, boy, I made that deck before it was popular. Kappa. Anyways, but today, we're going to be looking at Mewtwo Y Espeon. Now, this is a deck that I think has more potential than your standard Mewtwo Y list. Because the thing with Mewtwo Y is Mewtwo Y, by itself, it's good. You know, it's a good deck. It's a good card. But with the best partner, I think could be Espeon. Now, I don't know what the best partner for Mewtwo Y would ever be. I mean, Mewtwo Y never really had many partners. It's mostly just Garbodor. You know, maybe Zoroark, Mewtwo Y, Garbodor, but we're going to be using Espeon-GX with Mewtwo Y. So, Espeon-GX is one of the new GXs, and I definitely think it's one of the better ones. It has the attack Psybeam, 1 energy, is 30. Your post-active Pokemon is now confused. This is actually a really good attack because confusing your opponent can actually hurt them a lot. Pardon me. So it's definitely a great attack. You know, having your opponent be confused makes them be like, do I really want to attack and risk me hitting myself in confusion? So it's good. And Psychic is also a good attack. And this is not only is a good way to deal with other Mewtwo Ys, because in a Mewtwo Y mirror, I mean, I've seen some Mewtwo Y mirrors rely using on Shatter Shot Mewtwo to kind of damage the Mewtwo to knock it out. Because when you're in a mirror match, hitting for Psychic weakness can be a little rough. So Espeon can actually do that for you. You can use Espeon to use Psychic and deal with the mirror match. That could work. Even Divide GX. Divide GX is a very good GX attack. This is also a great way to kind of get damage on the board. You can use Divide GX, knock something out, spread out the damage a little bit so you get the math right down the road. Espeon is just definitely one of the more better GX Pokemon. So not only is it good in the mirror, it's just a good Pokemon to have to kind of dish out damage and confuse your opponent, use Divide GX here and there. And then obviously we got our 3-3 Mewtwo line. I mean, Mewtwo Y is your main attacker in the deck. Psychic Infinity is one of the strongest attacks for Megas right now. 30 plus 10 more damage for each energy on both active Pokemon. You don't apply weakness, but it's so easy to take one shot from Mewtwo Y. It's insane. If they can't one shot you right back, you can just steamroll them with Mewtwo. 1 Hoopa to make sure we got our Mewtwo's and stuff like that in play. 2 Shaymins for draw support. We got the 2-2 Garbodor line. Maybe a 2-1 could be better, but abilities are really important in the game, so I think a 2-2 would just be way better. But you can go with a 2-1. Because I found space to be a little iffy in this deck, but Garbodor is just a really good card to have. Garbotoxin shuts down so much in the format, it's insane. So we got 2-2 of those. 2 Mega Turbos for Mewtwo. We do win 1 Special Charge. Now, this is something that I think a lot of people are going to be confused about, but the reason I'm writing this is because we are using Espeon Psychic, and we are using Mewtwo Y for Psychic Infinity. Using normal Psychic Energies on Mewtwo Y, it's not as effective as just slapping a DCE on and then doing extra damage that way. So we're going to run 1 Special Charge to get back our DCEs, because they're really important to make Mewtwo Y do more damage, and they're even important for Espeon. I've seen some lists not run Special Charge, but we're going to play it because 2 of our main attackers rely a lot on DCEs to do a lot of magic. So we're going to be running that Special Charge on Super Rod to get back some Pokemon. This is great, you know, if we ever lose our Eevees, because we really run a 2-2 Espeon line, right? So Super Rod gets some stuff back. 3 Mail, because there's, you know, some important items in this deck, like Spirit Links. 4 Ultra Balls for Surge, 4 Via Seekers for our supporters. We run 2 Parallel Cities. I went with Parallel City over Shrine of Memories. I don't know. You can go with Shrine of Memories if you really want to. I don't know. I mean, you could go 1 Parallel, 1 Shrine, or maybe like 2 Parallel, 1 Shrine if you can, you know, find room to take something out. But honestly, though, I don't really see much of a point. I don't know. You can go with 2 shrines. You can go with 1 shrine. You can take out a parallel, run an extra shrine. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know if you really need it, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. We're going to run 2 parallel. 2 shrines is good for damage change. But, I don't know. We're going to go with Parallel City for this cause. I don't know. I mean, if you have Shrine of Memories in play, why would you ever want to use Quick Draw, right? So, I don't know. It's weird. But, we're going to go with 2 parallels. Again, you can go 1 parallel, 1 shrine. 2 Lysandre, bring something up, knock it out. This is also good in the Mewtwo mirror match, because your opponent might just be building up a Mewtwo on the bench. You can then bring them out with Lysandre, and then Psychic them with Espeon, knock them out. 3 Ends, 4 Sycamores, or draw support. Again, those are your standard supporters. Stuff you might want to include. Maybe you could throw in something like a Kyuki. You can throw in, like, I don't know, maybe like Team Flare Gun. You could throw in Team Skull Grunt. There's a lot of options. 3 Float Stones. Float Stone is great. I mean, Float Stone is a great tool to have on Espeon when you want it to kind of not be in the active. It's obviously there for Garbodor, Toxin. It's great for Hoopa. So we are going to play 3 of those. 3 Mewtwo Spirit Links, 4 Mewtwo so that we don't have to enter turn Mega Evolve. 4 DCEs. Again, DC works well for Psychic Infinity and Psychic. And we run a total of 7 Psychic Energies. 6 could be a little better, but since we have Espeon, I think we're going to bump it up to 7. So that is the Mewtwo Y Espeon deck here that I have built on PTCGO. So let's go hop in a few matches with the deck, and I'll see you guys in just a sec and see this deck in action. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to go find a match with our Mewtwo Y deck, and let's see. So we are using, wait, what am I saying? I want to get that Thundurus in this video because it is a good ladder, right? You get Thundurus EX, which is great for Plasma if you're looking to build Plasma and Legacy. And also, you get a fuller Colorless, which is a really good supporter. I definitely want to try and beat this ladder. They did ban Jensine, which is interesting. So it's going to slow down. I wonder how many people are going to finish this ladder. Because I know a lot of people just did this ladder and just gent the whole time in Legacy. So I'm going to go with heads. But yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. We get tails. Tone it down. Why I always got to do this? You know what? This will be made up for if I can get like an Eevee start. Maybe I can like, you know, turn 1 Psychic or Psybeam him. Okay, look at that. We actually got the Eevee start. So we start with Eevee. I think we're playing against Water Box, which is fine. I mean, Lapras GX isn't really that big of a deal, in my opinion. We'll see, though. We'll see how this matchup goes. So, yeah, it is Water Toolbox. So, we just got to see. We don't run Ranger, so Glaceon could actually be a bit of a problem since we don't play Pokemon Ranger, and we can't really rely on Shadow Shot. This is where Damage Change would maybe be good. But we'll have to see what happens. So, we see an Ultra Ball game into Sycamore and another Ultra Ball. And just grabs a Mana VI. Good thing we have Garbodor in the deck, right? So one thing we could definitely do is just Lysandre around Glaceon. That's kind of going to be our only way to kind of beat this deck. Because sadly, Glaceon goes through us. Or we can maybe do like a plan where, like, you know, we get Garbodor in play, shut down Manaphy, and then just Lysandre around Glaceon. So we'll see. Kind of annoying that my opponent is playing Glaceon, though. But what can you do? I'd rather prefer Regice because Glaceon actually goes through Mewtwo. And we might have to actually just use Shatter Shot to damage this Glaceon, but we'll see. So let's find out. So we see a water going on Lapras, a belt going on to that. I mean, we could Psybeam it, maybe slow down Crystal Ray that way. I mean, that could always work. Because Crystal Ray won't work if he can't do that. But he's actually playing a lot of Pokemon down, which I'm fine with. I'm probably going to end up having a Parallel City him, facing it so he does less damage. Because I don't really want him to lose his Shaymin and stuff when those are easy Lysandre prizes. So yeah. So we're definitely going to have to try and Lysandre around those things. And yeah. We see an energy switch. Okay, so he's really banking on building this Lapras up. Fine by me. Alright, there's another Shaymin coming down. Alright. Let's see what he gets. And nothing. Okay. What are we going to get? Garbodor, really? Okay, actually, we'll do Hoopa first. We'll Hoopa. And we'll grab Mewtwo, Shaymin, and okay, it looks like Shaymin's prize. We'll just grab 2 Mewtwo's and a Shaymin, I guess. And yeah, we'll grab these 2 guys. Okay, we'll play down the Mewtwo. We'll Trainers Mail. We're not really able to draw my cards with Shaymin. Sycamore. I really don't want to do this. But we're going to have to, man. We got to lose a lot of resources here. I really don't like doing that, but okay, we did get a special charge, which is kind of what I was hoping for. We have Super Rod. We can easily just get back to those stuff anyways. I just hopefully Okay, no, I saw the full art Espeon, never mind. So we still have Espeon in our deck, so we are all good. Sadly, he's going to be able to heal himself with the Rough Seas, man. Rough Seas. Honestly, I really wish Rough Seas wasn't so stupid. Like, okay, we'll Ultra Ball get rid of these two Psychics, I guess. I think Rough Seas is one of the most OP stadiums ever made. I mean, really, like, 30 damage, like, it couldn't have been, like, 20. Honestly. So we can get a Trubbish, because that's going to be really important. We need to try and get a Garbodor in play. So we'll Psybeam him. Unfortunately, he'll be able to Rough Seas heal it. He even has that free retreat with Manaphy. But, you know, if he's ever going to want to attack with Lapras, he's going to have to take some damage possibly, and then he doesn't hit it. But that Rough Seas is really annoying, because it's healing him so much, but whatever. So he's going to put a water on Glaceon, and we're going to see an N. Fine with that. That gives me 2 supporters, so that's nice. So we'll see what we get with this. And the problem is Glaceon, we're going to have to try and confuse it. That's really the only way we can get around it. There's a Max Elixir. Hopefully that does not hit. And it does. Go figure. Why would it not? Wait, does it say any effects too? Okay, no damage just from attacks. Okay. So unfortunately this Glaceon is going to attack us with Crystal Ray. We can't really do much about it. We could divide GX actually. I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to Ultra Ball away this. And this. Okay, I need to get Garbodor in play. We can still Psybeam him, which is nice. So we can do Garbodor. We'll DC the Mewtwo, because I'm going to Psybeam this turn, so I don't really want to attach to Espeon when I get knocked out. So yeah. So at least Garbodor was in place. Now he can't really, you know, do what he wants to do. So we can evolve into Mewtwo. Fortunately, he Crystal Rayed us, so our Mewtwo can't go through him. Ooh, Parallel City. Let's actually grab that. Hopefully he doesn't have Rough Seas. I could have grabbed the Mewtwo by Spirit Link too, but whatever. We'll make him do less damage, and then we can just get rid of Hoopa off our bench, since that thing is just going to be kind of just sitting there doing nothing. So let's go with Trainers Mail, and okay, we'll grab the end just in case like he somehow knocks us out next turn, and then we can end him to 4. So we'll go with the Psybeam for 30, but this is going to confuse him. So now if he wants to use Crystal Ray, wait, what the heck? Why did we damage him? What? Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, right. I'm such an idiot. I was like, why did we damage him? And I forgot he did Crystal Ray. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, but it's kind of a dumb mistake on my end. And hopefully he doesn't play like Switch or Escape Rope. I don't think he does. There's a Rough Seas. It's kind of annoying. Hopefully at some point he runs out of Rough Seas before we can play our last Parallel City. But whatever. As long as we're taking one shot with the Mewtwo, I'm fine. He actually goes with another N. Be my guest. How many N's has he played? 1. Wow, it feels like he's played like 4. Alright, so what's our hand going to look like? We do get a Super Rod, which is nice. We can even play down another Espeon, which I kind of want to do. And wow, it looks like he actually plays to retreat, which I am fine with. I'm fine with that. So he has to pay to retreat just to take out my Espeon, which is kind of funny. So we can bring up Mewtwo. I mean, we could have brought out Garbodor too, whatever. It is what it is. So what do we top deck? Oh, no. Come on, game. You can't give me anything better. So we'll Super Rod back, Espeon, Psychic, and Psychic, I guess. And we will end him to 4. And we gotta hope we find like a DC and like maybe a Mega Turbo here, so we can knock him out. No. But what we can do is we can Parallel City him, make him do less damage. Again, if I do it the other way, he's going to get rid of those Shaymins, which, again, they're easy prizes. So we'll put energy on Mewtwo. We'll kind of just apply the pressure and hit him here. Do we have a Lysandre or discard? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Okay, that's a little annoying. I wish we had a Lysandre. I mean, if we had a Lysandre, we could knock out Lapras, but whatever. We are running low on via Seekers, too. But I think the best way we can kind of get around this water thing is not... Dang it! Oh, I need Rough Seas. Oh my god, I hate Rough Seas so much. Such an unbalanced stadium, honestly. So there's a Sycamore, alright. Let's get rid of a lot of stuff. Energy switch. Interesting. You know, he maybe could have energy switched and then brought out Glaceon and tried to retreat for 2, but whatever. He can't Ranger, so Lapras, he's gonna have to retreat to save its butt. Now, if we top deck Lysandre, I'm gonna be so happy. because I really want to, I mean, we can even just take out Glaceon, because honestly, I'm not really too scared of Lapras. Yeah, I'm not really too scared of Lapras, because it's only doing 170, and it's not really one-shot Mewtwo. He can still Ice Beam GX us, which is scary. But no, he actually concedes the game. There you go. Boom. We were able to beat a Water Toolbox deck, so I'm actually kind of happy about that. That Glaceon was kind of scary, but you know what? That's the power of my boy Mewtwo. He just comes in, sweeps everything up. But we're getting closer to that Thundurus. One more win, and we got that Thundurus EX, which is good. We'll find another match with our deck, and let's see. I want to play against another Mewtwo Y deck, but with no Espeon. And, ooh, it looks like we actually might get that. If we play against a Mewtwo Y deck without Espeon, I'm actually going to be kind of happy. So, yeah, let's go with Tails. I have a feeling that's going to be heads. Dang you, Totodile! Why do you always do this to me, buddy? Why do you always do this? Again, it's not too bad when you get a turn 1 Espeon with Psybeam, but it still would be good to go first, because it means you get a turn 2 Mewtwo Y. So, ugh. Maybe, who knows? I feel like this is definitely going to be a Mewtwo deck, but we'll see if he plays Espeon or not. So we do get an Eevee start, which is really, really good. If my mouse wants to move. There we go. What the heck? My mouse would move. I couldn't click down. I'm done. Alright. So we have a good hand. We can even Parallel City turn 1 him. So yeah, it is going to be Mewtwo, but we'll see if he plays Espeon or not. If he doesn't play Espeon, I mean, this is as good as a matchup as you can get. So let's see. My boy Papa Lazaru. He most likely plays Garbodor, but does he have the Espeon? We can draw an extra card, and not really anything I need. Alright, he starts with Shaymin. Dang it, I was hoping he would start with Mewtwo EX, but whatever. Maybe we can get Lysandre. I don't know, we'll see. Now, if he side labs us, I'm going to be a little upset. And if he ends us too, so we lose our Parallel. He does actually put a float on Shaymin, though. So he plays a Hoopa down. We'll see if this is the Espeon version or not. I have a feeling it's not. Like, I saw, like, Lily in this deck. I don't really think his deck would have Espeon if he played Lily. So I think we might have caught a break here. He might not play Espeon, because the Espeon version I'm a little more scared of, because again, Espeon can beat Mewtwo out also. But if it's not the Espeon version, then I'm actually gonna be, pretty happy. So let's see, 2 Mewtwo's and a Shaymin. I'm fine with that. You know what? Grab what you want. All right. So let's see what else is he gonna do. So he's probably going to play down the Mewtwo's, do Shaymin. We'll see if he get a Mewtwo Spirit Link. And I'm actually, if he retreats into Mewtwo, I mean, one, that's a really bad move, because then we can just Psybeam it and put 60 damage on it and confuse him. We'll see if he does that or not. I'm actually really curious to see if he's going to actually retreat into Mewtwo. You see a DC going on, so it's kind of putting on pressure. Shaymin for 2, okay. Maybe if he Silent Labs us or something, and he doesn't expect us to have a stadium to get rid of it, maybe he's expecting that. So let's see. There's an Ultra Ball. Okay. What is he going to grab? He might grab Trubbish. So he actually gets rid of a Mewtwo Y, though, which is pretty good, actually. We'll see what he grabs. Is he going to grab Trubbish? Yes, so this is probably not the Eevee version, the Espeon version, which is good. Again, if you're not playing against the Espeon version, then it is perfect. So we can probably, yeah, you can play now. I mean, we play Garbodor, so it really doesn't matter. So you full going on Trubbish. Probably going to see a Sycamore. No, just a pass. We top deck Mewtwo Y. Not what I'm looking for, game. So we can get this. We can get Espeon into play. He didn't do any supporters, so I'm not gonna end him. I'm probably just gonna go with Sycamore. I wish I had an Ultra Ball so I can make sure I don't lose that DCE. Kind of annoying. I'm gonna. Should I do it to myself for 3? I'll just get rid of Shaymin and Hoopa. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give myself 3. This way we won't see any Parallel City shenanigans down the road. I don't know. So we gotta get rid of a bunch of stuff there. And wow, this hand is dreadful. I mean, we could float this guy. We can Shaymin. Come on, don't let me down. Give me like a Mewtwo Y. Another Eevee. All right, I'll take it, I guess. We can Psybeam him for 30, which does set him up for a knockout with Divide GX. So that's actually not too bad. We're gonna have to end him next turn, because there's no way I'm gonna lose 2 Mewtwo Y Spirit Links. We only got room for 1 Mewtwo, but Espeon will kind of do a lot of the work this match. So we see a Garbodor coming down, but that's fine. I think at that point we don't really need to do much. Oh, is he actually going to go for the Sky Return? If he fails this... Okay, he actually does go for it. Interesting. He's probably going to bring out Garbodor. But let's see. No, he brings out Shaymin. Alright. We gotta end him, man. There's no way I'm gonna be able to Sycamore away all these resources, so I'm gonna have to play N here as much as I don't want to. We gotta go for it. I mean, he wouldn't even have been able to Shaymin anyways. That's why I kind of didn't want to do that, but whatever. Okay, so we do find a DCE. We can put that on. I wish I had a Lysandre right now, so I could just Lysandre out Mewtwo and knock it out. So he probably has a float to retreat, so I think I'll just go for Divide GX. What do I do? Oh, we can do 100 to 1 Mewtwo, or we can split it up, do 100 to like We can knock out Garbodor, but I don't really think that matters anymore. Because that just shuts down his own Shaymin possibilities. So, you know what? I think I'm going to spread out the damage. And this is a weird play, but I'm going to put 50 damage on both Mewtwo, so that this way, if I have to attack Mewtwo Y, at least they're already going to have some damage on them, so that we can maybe one-shot them down the road. So, plus if I do one thing, I don't know, maybe he could pull off some crazy damage change. So, I don't know. We'll spread out the damage. We could have done the damage to Shaymin, but it didn't matter. We could spread it out, hit both Mewtwo's, so that this way, if he ever gets Mewtwo Y in play, we ever have to use our own Mewtwo Y, then boom, there you go. I'm hoping, though, we don't get knocked out, though, this turn. That could be pretty bad if we do. So there's a Mega Turbo. Uh-oh, that is a knockout. But can he retreat Shaymin? Oh god, I'm actually kind of scared. If he retreats Shaymin, this could be bad. Oh, doesn't get anything on that mail. That's really good. Please do not retreat Shaymin. Sycamore, oh god, please. Oh, 2 VS Seekers get discarded. That's kind of nice. But please do not retreat the Shaymin. Please do not find a float. Oh. Wow, he's really loading up this Mew. I don't know why he's doing that, but whatever. Please do not retreat. Ultra Ball, but you can't grab Shaymin. He's probably just going to grab Mewtwo. Get rid of another Mewtwo and a Spirit Link. Alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm really praying he doesn't get this Float Stone. Or like a Switch or something. I wouldn't mind Escape, bro, because we could sacrifice our Eevee. Yes! That is so nice. Okay, there. We could do this. We can even float the other Eevee. We can, I guess, Super Rod back. These guys, doesn't really matter. How many VS Seekers? Alright, we're good. So we can do Sycamore. And what can we get? Okay, that hand is abysmal. We do have a Lysandre, though, which is actually kind of nice. So I'll put a Psychic on a Mewtwo. Oh, Ultra Ball away, Ultra Ball, and Ultra Ball. I got no choice, guys. We'll grab Mewtwo here. I'm thinking just sacrifice Eevee. Yeah, let's just sacrifice Eevee. I'm fine with that. Because then next turn we'll retreat Eevee, or we can just knock him out. I mean, we can knock him out with either or, like Mewtwo or Eevee, so I'm fine with that. He probably doesn't expect to have Lysandre in our hand. If he Sky Returns me and doesn't knock me out, this is going to be a really good turn for us. Because we can just take out that Mewtwo Y and be in a really good spot. I'll probably just take him out with Mewtwo Y, to be honest with you. I don't really want to knock him out with Espeon, even though we're going to do a buttload of damage, but at the same time, we kind of need the Mewtwo. We kind of need that Espeon. So he actually does go Sky Return. Perfect. Not only do we get to keep Eevee for later, that's really good, and he actually just brings out Garbodor, so he's probably just accepting his fate right now. So we can just retreat into Mewtwo Y. We can do this, and we can just Lysandre out that Mewtwo Y EX. I'm going to hold on to Mail in case he ends us to 4 or something. I don't really see a point playing Mail because we already did our supporter. 220 damage, a little overkill, but we just wrecked his Mewtwo. But hey, you know what, it's all good. There's a VS Seeker. There's even a Mega Turbo if we really need to go that route. So, I mean, we're kind of just at this point where I think we're good. Like, we can retreat into Espeon and VS Seeker, Lysandre, knock out his other Mewtwo, which I'm probably going to do. To be honest. Or he ends us, but hey, you know what, if we find a VS Seeker, we can still Lysandre that Mewtwo out. So let's see. Nope. Trainers Mail gives VS Seeker. We even get another Mewtwo, so that's fine. So hopefully we find a VS Seeker here. He plays another Mewtwo down. So there's a float. He already used a Mewtwo. I think he's out of Mewtwo Spirit Links. And just pass. Okay. Shaymin, don't need you. We'll go with Trainer's Mail. There's a VS Seeker. Alright, there we go. That or we go. Wait, are we knocking him out? Alright, we're knocking him out with Mewtwo Y. Might as well just knock him out with Mewtwo Y, I guess. Might as well, you know, take the knockout with my boy Mewtwo Y. Instead of Espeon, we can hold on to play it. We can hold on to Espeon. I'll float the last Shaymin just in case we like get end to 2 here or something. We draw on to float, so we'll take out his Mewtwo, And now my opponent is kind of left in a really awkward spot. He has to deal with this Mewtwo Y EX, which has like no damage on it, can easily be powered up. There's a Sycamore and another Mail. And if he wants to use that Mewtwo, he's just going to walk into Espeon-GX, and then we just Psychic and win the game. So my opponent probably has like no way out at this point, to be honest with you. So there's a Sycamore. His best bet right now is just gotta hope that I don't have like a way to win. Because we can mail for our last via Seeker or Lysandre, but no, we concedes the game, and we get 47 coins, and that gives us the Thunders. But yeah, I think I'll wrap up the video here. Might have been a little short one, only 2 games, one short game against the Lapras. But I kind of want to show this deck against the Mewtwo deck because we just basically destroyed that Mewtwo Y deck, and we can show you how powerful this deck can be against Mewtwo Y. Espeon, being a Psychic type, allows you to deal with Mewtwo Y, and then also you have Mewtwo Y EX, which can deal with a lot of other decks. So I definitely think Mewtwo Y Espeon has a lot of potential to be a really good deck. I like this version. I've seen some lists play like a 2-1 Espeon line. I'm going with 2-2. I mean, Espeon, I just love this card. So I definitely think that this is one of, in my opinion, a lot better than the normal Mewtwo deck. Because you have another attacker to work with. You kind of have to cut out a few things. Like, you can't run as many Mega Turbos. You have to, take out a few stuff to make the deck. But the deck still functions pretty normally, in my opinion. I still really like this deck. I think honestly, it's one of my favorite decks. Like, this might be my new ladder grinding deck. I mean, I have a lot of ladder grinding decks that I use. Kind of just grind the ladder. Easy wins. I like this deck a lot. I'm pretty confident about Mewtwo Y Espeon. So I think it's definitely a really powerful deck and has a lot of potential. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to help me on the road to 2K subscribers. And if you enjoyed the PTCGO video, leave a comment down below what you think of Mewtwo Y Espeon. Also, just leave a comment in general, whatever. I want to interact with you guys, man. I don't want to just have an empty comment section with just myself commenting. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on another PTCGO video. Peace out.